Hello. Today we're going to be talking about return on investment. In this presentation, we will learn to understand return on investment, also known as ROI. We will learn to understand instructional design, and we will learn to understand how return on investment relates to instructional design. Understanding return on investment. In the business world, one of the key metrics utilized to evaluate and select projects which will create value for the company is return on investment. Many people would agree that making a profit is a major part of what helps to identify a business as successful. A lot of time, money, and resources go into generating various products and services in which every business hopes will yield positive dividends. To effectively run a business, there are often investors and stakeholders who provide financial support for various operations with the intent of either getting their money back or with the expectation that the business will fulfill other objectives and obligations. Understanding instructional design. Instructional design is a system of procedures for developing education and training materials in a consistent and reliable fashion. Instructional designers and educators work together to establish clear objectives and expectations associated with developing a course or educational program. In the field of education, institutions receive financial resources and support from a variety of different contributors, who can be referred to as stakeholders. These stakeholders include students, parents, teachers, administrators, instructional designers, curriculum coordinators, donors, alumni, community members, businesses, churches, nonprofits, and so on. Staff services expenditures include activities that are designed primarily for assisting instructional staff in planning, developing, and evaluating the process of providing challenging learning experiences for students. These activities include curriculum development, instructional techniques, child development and understanding, staff training, and professional development. The financial resources required in order to cover these expenditures is considered an investment that supports all of the planning, developing, and evaluating that is required to design quality instructional programs. Return on investment in instructional design. All of the time, money, and resources that go into developing effective programs is essential to quality education. The true return on investment in relation to instructional design is when the final product of all the money, time, planning, development, and evaluation result in a student receiving a truly exceptional, student-centered learning experience that facilitates intellectual growth and promotes scholastic motivation. In summary, we learn to understand return on investment. We learn to understand instructional design. and we learn to understand how return on investment relates to instructional design. Institutions are entrusted with an incredible amount of resources. These resources are provided with the belief that these institutions will be responsible stewards and utilize these resources to provide the best opportunities for student growth and success of which they are able. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this presentation.